I mean,
Scott Royce probably is going to be joining.
usually Dustin shows up.
I heard that people forgot to report the works meeting yesterday at 11:30.
Oh, you're right.
But Wilson said earlier that he would be on it.
All of you doing this at the time, I appreciate it. It allows me to
Oh, yeah, no
look at
worries.
school schedule.
Do you know what your next semester schedule is going to be?
Same.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Same. They've decided not to change it. Less class periods. It's a block, they call it block, just because less movement for the kids.
Did you get the email from Stacy about February 5th? A month from today, I'll be gone. So that'd be important to you guys.
Well, it has to be-
Yeah, we're on. It was on the wrong go-to, so we're all set. Thank you.
Has to be that 1:30.
All right, I think we'll get started. We'll call the Board of Works meeting to order. Appreciate delaying from New Year's Day. It would have been difficult to have the meeting on New Year's Day, so typically our first and third Fridays of the month at 10:30, or I guess 11:15, our Board of Works meetings, and this meeting was moved from the 4th to today. So not a big agenda, but thank you for your attendance and adjusting your schedules to meet on Wednesday. So let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. We will start with the approval of the minutes from the December 18th meeting. You were all present. I believe, Jeff, you were virtual, and
Yes.
George and myself were both here. So either of you have any comments or corrections to the minutes?
You okay, Dick?
Yes.
I didn't see anything. I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes from 12/18/20.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Do you need to do a roll call?
Nope.
They're here, never mind.
We're all here. Let the minutes reflect, all the members are in person.
Just get so used to that.
All right. And again, all the members are present today, and we have joining us various department heads, and those that will be presenting this morning are attending virtually. So with that, the oral and written communications, this will become a pretty regular piece of our consideration. Actually, it's just public reporting of those adjustments that were made in the wastewater bills for leaks and/or other issues that impacted a difference between the water bill and the actual sewage bill. So
And this is for the month of December.
this is for the month of December. So those are presented for your perusal. No action necessary on those. And these are all guidance that you have given the payment office to make these adjustments as we had discussed. All right. With no unfinished business, let's move into new business. This is essentially an agreement that we approved last month, and the use of the funds changed this year, and it was approved by the council, but unfortunately the agreement reflected the old use, in other words, strict utilization for the CABS program. And during the pandemic, there was a federal directive that all operational funding and even capital funding for transportation systems would be taken care of. So there was no need for our funds to do that. The committee, the council committee, was made aware of that, and Cardinal had a very difficult demand for PPE. So the council approved the use of that money for PPE, and this agreement reflects that. The agreement we passed last month was just unfortunately an agreement from the year before that we put new dates on, and so this just cleans that up. So, any questions on that?
I move to approve.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Okay, those opposed? All right, passed unanimously. Item number 2 under new business is a Park and Rec agreement with Anderson Property Management. Larry, anything to add about that?
No, this is just our annual maintenance agreement with Anderson's. We've used them since 2013 to plant care for the Central Park flower beds and urns. The fee has remained the same as last year and previous years, so I would recommend that we use them again in 2021.
Questions?
No, I'll move to approve that agreement.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, passed unanimously. Thank you, Larry. All right, item number 3 is pay app, Lincoln Sidewalk Project from the Building and Planning Department. New city planner Justin Taylor will present this request.
Yeah, so this is pay app number 20 for the Lincoln Sidewalk Project, which is slated to be bid out early 2022. But this is pay app number 20 for $3,350, and that's to Troy Group.
All right,
I move to approve.
I'll second that.
any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Justin, could you give us just kind of a quick update on timeline of this project and where we stand and how we're looking?
Yeah, so we're looking at hopefully letting and bidding this out either late 2021 or early 2022. So that there's still a lot of hurdles to jump over as far as some property acquisition that we're working on, just acquiring the right of way in order to have enough space to put the sidewalks in. But we're really excited at the opportunity to enhance this neighborhood. So we're looking for forward to keeping this project going. But this project will probably be under construction in 2022 if all goes well.
All right, great. So just as a reminder, this is a federal project that comes with all the hoops, as Justin said, the things that have to be done, the reviews, the environmental reviews, the property acquisitions, and it's not a simple sidewalk project that we are accustomed to, that we continue to have, the 50/50 sidewalk project, cooperative project with our street department and local residents. That will continue. This just happens to be a neighborhood project that we were able to utilize federal resources for. It's just a little bit different mechanism. So, Justin, thank you for all your work on that. I know this is it's going to be a great project over in that neighborhood and certainly improve the safety for the kids heading to school and in the parks and all the other amenities in that really great neighborhood. So, thank you. The next item is a walk-in. This was approved last night at the Warsaw-Wayne Fire Protection Territory, and this is essentially an agreement with Parkview Health Systems. There's no money necessary here. This is just gives our trainees the ability to utilize the Parkview facilities for the required hours of training that they have. I believe it's 16 hours. And any comments on that?
I just wanted to just run this past everybody, just like I did last night for the territory board. We already have a good agreement in place with KCH. We're not leaving that. There's nothing that's going to change with KCH. We felt like with our advanced EMT class that we're doing, this would give the students another opportunity to go to another facility and see how they do things. And I think most importantly, lets us be a better community partner with Parkview, as well as how we do things with KCH. So I think this is just an opportunity for us to open better doors of communication with another hospital here in our community. So it doesn't cost anything. Honestly, there's no real downside to it, but it is a contractual agreement for 3 years. That's their term, not ours. That's just how they do things with different training institutions, is a 3-year term. So it would allow our students to go out and spend time out there to see how they do things.
All right, and this was approved by the Fire Territory Board unanimously last night. So, and I know Chris has spearheaded this. We're doing some great things with our EMTs and getting them up and potentially running with all of their medical training. So this just gives, as he said, them another opportunity, just pretty much an affiliation agreement. There's no money that'll need to change hands.
And I think it's probably wise that we work with both the Lutheran and Parkview in different ways. And so I will make a motion, we accept this affiliation agreement.
Second.
All right, any further questions? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, passes unanimously. Lynn, any special claims?
No special claims.
All right. I do believe the claims docket has been presented.
Yeah, there's-
3 of them.
Yep.
I looked them over. Did you see anything, Jeff,
I'm
that
good.
you didn't get answered? Well, Joe, are you okay with it?
Looks good to me.
Well, then I'll make a motion, we accept the claims dockets as presented.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed? All right, passes unanimously. All right, so that takes us to the end of our agenda here. Are there any other items to be carried forward, or comments or questions? So we will resume back here in January at our regularly scheduled January 15th, 11:15 Board of Works meeting. So we'll see you all then, and thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right, thank you.
That might be a record.
Yes.